everybody that's on a college campus right now is looking for community. Like, you're constantly searching for, like, where can I be fulfilled?
Kathleen Knezik is a senior at the University of Delaware. Like many other college-age students, she juggles a packed schedule filled with studies, a social life, and planning for the future. Still, there is one thing she prioritizes.
If you just keep putting it off and, like, not building a faith because you're too busy, you're never going to get there, because it's just going to you're going to keep getting more and more busy.
She says making time for her relationship with Jesus Christ has kept her grounded in college. And whether or not those around her on campus can relate, she gets this sense.
Even if we have no relationship with God and we don't know Him, we all know that we have a desire for a relationship.
And a 2023 opinion poll from Gallup might indicate young people are open to that divine relationship. Data gathered for Americans ages 18 to 29 shows a total of 73% self-identify as either religious or spiritual.
Some data suggests young adults do have an openness to God, faith, or religion, but the question is, what will happen with that interest, and will it be developed?
For Kathleen, her Catholic faith developed as she grew up in the church.
I've always, like, pictured, like, whenever I was a kid, they were like, oh, Jesus walks beside you. Like, I would always picture as if, like, Jesus is walking beside me, or, like, where I could just, like, reach out and, like, hold His hand.
She has stuck with her faith during these college years, but she says it can be a time when people fall away.
You went to CCD or, like, Catholic school growing up, and it was something that you had to do at the time and that you were, like, being taken to, but it didn't necessarily, like, stick with you. And now that you are on your own, you don't necessarily know that you need to add that back into your life, because it's like, well, I did that for the past, like, 18 years.
In 2020, right before she was heading off to college, the COVID-19 pandemic and a nationwide shutdown tested her faith.
Every plan that I had, like, stopped that March, and I didn't seem to have a plan anymore, and it was, my faith was what I could rely on, and it was like, well, this makes it make sense because there's a bigger picture here.
Kathleen says she struggles with perfectionism. It's something she sees other students dealing with as well.
I've really learned that, like, trusting in God and letting Him take control has helped me, like, relax, and there's things that when I've trusted in God, I've done better than what I could have done if I had tried to do it myself.
In order to develop her relationship with Christ during college, Kathleen has focused on a few things. And in the season of Lent, in preparation for Easter, she is trying to be more intentional. For one, she is cutting out social media.
You lose track of how long you scroll.
She is trying to limit distractions and make time for silence.
I think silence is really beautiful because it opens up your heart to be, like, more attuned to listening for God's voice.
At the St. Thomas More Oratory, the Catholic Student Center on campus, she has surrounded herself with good friends. And she can go to Mass in the chapel or drop in for silent prayer and spend time with Christ present in the Eucharist.
It's a feeling that, like, can't be expressed. And you just have to be open to that feeling, like giving your heart kind of and just being open and letting Jesus enter into it.
For many on campus, passing by the chapel could be a daily occurrence.
It's a battleground out there, like, you're looking for those souls.
As the data indicates, young people can identify with religion or spirituality, but where do they go from there? Kathleen and her friends at the Catholic Student Center have a mindset that to help those who are lost, they have to go out.
This is, like, where we're going to start from, to kind of go out there and, like, find everybody else and, like, reach out to those people, because it can be hard on college campuses.
As she prepares for the next phase of her life after graduation, Kathleen's unsure about where she might live or work. Wherever she ends up, she'll likely have to make new friends and form new relationships.
I always have Christ, and I'll always be rooted in Him, so that, like, 5 months down the road, when I'm, like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, I don't have a job, I'm not sure where I'm going, I at least know there's going to be something, because I have faith and trust in God, and, like, I have that relationship.
Mark Irons, EWTN News In Depth.